What difference does it make if a woman sleeps with 100, 200 men, but when you get to them, let's say she's out of that phase and she doesn't want to do that anymore and she wants to get married, it's a different moment. Why would that be wrong?
Promiscuity within feminism is the reason why the nuclear family has been tarnished, and the degradation of the nuclear family destroys the society. So it's a domino effect. That is not good.
Understand, it seems narrow-minded and mean. Like, I don't care what anyone does and it's like really horrible. I'm not going to put a sign up here and call him a slut.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you clicked, thank you. It is hard getting recognized when you have so few subscribers. Being a new channel on YouTube is difficult, but we're coming, baby. If you're here, you ain't gonna regret it. Stick around. We're getting into some Myron Gaines. He's doing the street thing. He's trying to take a page out of the old Charlie Kirk book. Boomer with 3 or 4 daughters couldn't handle facts. Let's get into it.
A lot of women that do that are doing it for money. They're doing it for money. They don't care.
So you think if it's for money, it changes it?
Yeah, I do. I think if a woman likes to have sex, that she should be allowed to do it. But if a woman sells her body, that's a totally different topic. You know, apples and oranges for me. It's a totally different thing.
No, they're pretty much the same because it has the same effect.
But all right, real quick interruption. He's saying a woman has sex, likes having sex, that's fine. But if she sells her body, that's different. But what if a woman's doing it and expecting, you know, to get some bags or some jewelry? Maybe you help her pay her car. You know, like, where do we draw the line? I got issues with both, but maybe call me old-fashioned. Call me a little old-fashioned, more old-fashioned than this boomer here.
Just our opinion.
Yeah, I mean, that's a distinction without a difference, right? Like whether they're a paid sex worker or doing it for free is still problematic on both ends. Right. Okay. And I don't think that that's conducive to a better and thriving society to have women be basically selling their bodies. And the problem here, right, the real big problem is we all know that prostitution is the oldest profession in the world. But the problem now is we
drive loud cars like that are really insecure.
People
they want attention. But I still disagree.
We incentivize and monetize promiscuity in women. And now we have this OnlyFans culture where not only are young people want to be influencers, but young women think, oh, I don't need to go to school. I don't need to do this. I can go ahead and just sell feet pictures on the side or be a sugar baby.
But OnlyFans girls, your time's coming to a close. This AI is catching up quick. My prediction right now is you're going to have fully customizable, realistic looking digital women that are going to be algorithmic based, and they're going to end up being tailored to a guy's liking. So, you know, if you're in the OF business, you had a good run, but I think the door is closing quick.
That's a small percentage of women. Most women aren't selling themselves, and you're still creating a smokescreen. A woman who likes to have sex is not the same as someone who's selling themselves, which is, again, a small percentage.
I would argue that if you take sugar dating, selling feet pictures, monetizing on Instagram to a degree, and, you know, having your profile up with a Cash App in it, most attractive women, modern women, to some degree, has done some kind of sex work, whether it's overtly or covertly.
Where do you get that stat? That most attractive.
Well, you're never going to find a study like that because
right. So
people that run these studies.
True.
No,
it's not true.
Here's the thing: you're not going to get studies on everything, right? Sometimes
I'm going to disagree with Myron on this one. I don't think most women have participated in any of the 3 things he said, but I do think it's a very high percentage. Like he said, though, we'll never get the true data on that. I hope he's wrong for the sake of women.
You brought up a study, and it's not true.
I didn't bring up a study at all.
Yeah, you did. You said most women that are attractive are on OnlyFans and stuff like that.
Yes,
okay, where's the evidence to back that up?
No. Here's the thing. You're not going to get a study on something like that because that would be considered unethical.
Why would you bring it up then?
Because, no, I'm telling you, right?
Yeah.
After me talking to well over 3,500 to almost 4,000 women, meeting women from all the different parts of the world.
I didn't hear him, sorry. 3,500 to 1,000 women?
It's 36?
And what percentage of the American women in the population? 125, 150 million? So you don't even have 1/10 of 1%.
No.
That you're calling slut shaming.
Point before you.
Can we? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because this woman in the white is like got her man right next to her, but she's adjusting her top and trying to. Well, clearly it's working. It got me distracted, guilty. But dang, come on, have some respect for your man, lady.
You know, come in and, you know, simp for the girls.
I'm sorry, what? I did not hear you. Wait, when I come in and what for the girls?
Yeah, simp it for the girls. If I can go ahead and finish my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because you interrupted me several times. Actually, you know what? Give your position and I'll respond to you. How about that?
What's that?
Go ahead and give your position now.
Okay, so you say that the modern marriage is falling apart?
Yes.
And you think it's because of promiscuity?
It's a component.
Well, okay, let's look at the other side. What about marriage is boring? Okay, it gets to be a drag after a while. What about people as they get older, they're less attractive, they get sick of their mate, and they want to do something exciting. Their mate gets fat, or they don't take care of their hygiene, or they're just become a bore.
Dang. I get what he's trying to say, but dang. What happened to death do us part, some thick and thin type stuff? This guy said she got fat and boring. I'm out.
Bring shithead. Then what? You know, should you stay with them and be miserable if they won't change? That's one thing. Another thing is, too, what difference does it make if a woman sleeps with 100, 200 men, but when you get to them, let's say she's out of that phase and she doesn't want to do that anymore and she wants to get married, it's a different moment. Like, you're in a different moment. Why?
Oh, someone help this man. I think I know what his angle is. This guy is clearly past his prime and he wants them frisky. He's like, yes, ladies, do you? Because maybe you'll have too much to drink and I'll be in there. I think that's what he's doing, but I could be wrong.
How would that be wrong? I mean, if someone told you, you can't, not you, but a male, that you can't sleep around because society thinks it's wrong, would you say, oh, yeah, sure, let me just quit because you think so? That's not right.
Okay,
and this is, I think, just to get like a rise out of people. I don't think. Do you really believe that?
Yeah.
You really think that?
Yeah.
That's kind of cruel, don't you think?
It's the reality. I mean,
No, it's your reality. It's not mine. You know.
Okay. So all right, let's
didn't feel that way. You can't call women sluts if they want to sleep around, and you have the guts to answer, or you just want to be quiet. That's what I thought.
No, so it's actually interesting because what you're doing right now, right? What you're doing right now, right?
What's that?
Is precisely what I'm critical of. You are reinforcing bad female behavior.
Why is that bad female behavior? They get up in the morning, right? And they want to have sex.
Let's address some of the points you made before. Let's address some of the points you made before.
Mr. Right comes along.
So first you made a claim, because you made a couple of different claims. I kind of want to go one by one here. So the first you said they're bored in the relationship. Who are we talking about?
50% of American women get divorced. They're bored in their relationship.
Okay.
Bored is not a good reason to get divorced. I mean, there's things you could do. Maybe go somewhere, check some places out with your significant other. Have kids if you don't already have them. Get something, build something in common together. Bored, like, geez, man. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Take a second to like and subscribe because getting subscribers is hard. I'm not paying for any of this. This is all organic. Thanks again. Make America great again.